It was harvest time in our Mende village. All the men were coming in with the first fruits of the harvest. The children were playing, the women were dancing. We were having a festive time until we heard the shots from the long guns. And the Tubob came and they attacked our village. Our men tried to fight, but they could not fight the long guns. They were shackled and chained, the men and the boy children, and taken away. They ripped my son from my arms. He was only 10 years old. And they took them down to the sea, put them on a ship, and carried them across the ocean to another country. All I can remember is my son as he cried out, "Mama! Mama!" No one heard my cry but Jesus. He said, steal away to Jesus. Steal away home. I ain't got long to stay here. I'm about 75 years old. I was born in Dorchester County, Maryland. I was born a slave. Me and Miss Buck was playing around in the barn one day and the overseer caught us. He killed that boy and he gave me a whomp upside my head, put me to sleep for near a week. While I was sleeping, the Lord came and spoke to me. He said, "Harry," that's what he called me by my name. He said, "Harriet, I got something I want you to do." I said, "Me, Lord?" "Yes, Harriet, you." "Okay, Lord, I'll do it. I want you to get yourself free. And then come back down south and free as many of these slaves as you possibly can." And I did it. I got myself free. And I came back down south and I freed over 750 slaves on that Underground Railroad. And I never lost a passenger. I had the good book in one hand and a rifle in the other. I was a scout for the Union Army. I traveled with the 51st Colored Regiment as they marched up Sumter Hill. My people, they call me Moses. And I guess I was a kind of a Moses, what with carrying my people from bondage to freedom land. And now I hear that they're going to put my face on the front of a $20 bill. Bless the name of the Lord. Steal away. Turn me round marching up freedom's way. It was hot, and I was so tired. That bus was a welcome sight coming down that street. I got on the front and paid my fare, and I got off and walked around to the back, and I got on and took my seat, as was our custom back then. Sat down. Everything was going fine until this white man got on the bus. There was no more seats in the white section, and he asked me to get up. I was tired. I had worked 12 hours in a department store as a seamstress in Montgomery, Alabama, and I was tired. We had tried to desegregate the buses in Montgomery for some time, but this time I was tired. I was tired of a system that would put one thing on one man and one on another man simply because of the color of their skin. I thought about the soldiers that went on before me. I thought about Esther as she went down the hall to meet the king to ask for the freedom of her people, not knowing whether she would live or die. I thought about Harriet Tubman as she carried the slaves from freedom to the promised land on that Underground Railroad. I thought about the soldiers in the 51st Colored Regiment as they died going up to Fort Sumter for a country built on the principles of justice and freedom for all. I thought about Sojourner Truth as she traveled from pillar to post, telling the truth as she knew it. I thought on all these things. And I just sat there. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'd be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully uphold the office of the President of the United States, and with all my power, I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America, God's thy grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
to know following that. So we're just going to say, I'm going to say thank you again tonight. Thank you to Ashley and the Women's Theater Festival. Thank you to Kings, everybody that's worked for us here tonight. Thanks, Justin, for having us ladies. That's when they were 7 stories. Thank you.
Thanks for coming way back here September 18th as part of SparkCon, Lit Spark here with Where Wild Things Are as our topic. So please join us. Thanks. Good night. The Women's Theater Festival is done.
It has one more production that is still going on. We wrapped all 8 of our productions except for one. If you want to catch Music in the Mirror, which is the female interpretation through dance of musical theater songs, kind of like a cabaret, but instead of singing, the dancing, you can still catch that one. That will be running through September 3rd at Sonorous Road, starting at 8 p.m. on Saturday.